Hello everyone. Thank you for coming again to Mary's Little House. We welcome you, Peanut and I. Peanut's right here on my lap. He's got a new grooming. He really looks good. He's so precious. I am so glad you came. Today I just wish to share with you a grace that God gave me. I'm still under that influence of that grace, the joy of it. Well, as many of you know, we every first Saturday we have a weekend of prayer and the Eucharist and adoration and fellowship, even a little conference, just like a little retreat, to renewing our commitment to serve the Lord as Mother of God in Mother of God Ministries. And so anyway, one of the associates comes early to fix up the house, to fix up the damage I caused the month past and everything. And also, one of her jobs is to do the dogs, and two dogs and one cat. Well, the person wasn't doing it. My associate wasn't doing it, and I was getting nervous. And we're getting close to Friday. We have to do all the food on Friday, and I left for Mass, wondering about this. What should I do? I knew that there was some difficulty in getting down on the floor and all that. I noticed that there's going to be a problem here. Well, I was concerned about it and everything. And during Mass, I got this wonderful impulse, this idea to go home and tell her that I am going to do the shampooing. I'm going to get on the floor and get over that bathtub, and do the shampooing. This was the difficult part. It's very awkward, and it's very hard to get down and get up, maybe for this person more than I. Anyway, she listened very graciously, quietly and silently, but proceeded on to the bathroom and calling for the dog and the shampoo and stuff, and got down on the floor and started doing it. We both saw this is not going to work. This is very difficult. Anyway, she let me do the other two, and did we have fun? And splish splashing and suds and everything. It was wonderful. And we got them done, and we were very happy. And our breaks, we were happy. I was clowning like I usually do, but with greater joy and happiness. It was just a wonderful day the whole day. The day was just, everything was smiling at me. The trees, the crystal, the trees are coated with ice, and when the sun comes through, it looks like it's all crystal. The crinkly crystal, or glass or something. It was beautiful. Anyway, it was one of the most happy days I spent in my life, and it was a day with lots of work, things not working, and it just very frustrating. But it was all I could just see. Well, God, there must be a soul to be saved here, to put up with this, or letting me do this with God's help and God's patience. But the joy of doing that, just flat out, because I was getting resentful, I was getting worried, I was wondering what's going on here, I wasn't understanding the situation, and all that. There was none of that when I figured out I'm going to do that part. I'm going to help her there. And we did it together, and we did I think a pretty good job. Huh, Peanut? Anyway, my point is this, that we know the Holy Spirit is outgoing and overflowing and not self-absorbed. Poor me, all this stuff's going to come on to me, or I got to do everything, or while people do their job and let me do my job, and all that silliness gets in there and makes us so sort of pushy and irritable and whatever. Not the Holy Spirit, folks, not the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, is generous, is crossing those lines that we make, and all those things, and erases all of that, and gives us generosity to love and to please the other person. That's the point, isn't it? Is it love to wish well of the other? And not just not a wishy-washy wish of love, but following through with that wish, making that wish concrete by doing what we wish for that person. So anyway, it was really a good day, and my point is that God is working. He's working all the time, and when we do confront our selfishness and our things that make us sad and everybody else sad, our counting, our wondering how I'm going to get all this done, and all those kind of things, when we do confront that, we could go to God. God really answered me. I was really concerned, and He answered me just flat out. It was like the Mass came alive in my life. The Mass, is the death and resurrection of Jesus. It's His sacrifice, His giving of Himself, in the ultimate gift of Himself on the cross to the last drop of His precious blood. Well, God, He gave me He gave me that spirit of love, that self-giving love, to run home. I actually wanted to get home and tell her. I was so eager to tell her, to get the pressure off of her, and because I knew this was there was something that was slowing this whole process up in her, and I was still full of joy. Yet I'm not bragging, because the Lord provided all that I'm talking about, the joy and the generosity. It was through the Mass. Now that I think it was connected. That's what we are to do. We are to, what Jesus did, we are to do for others, to lay down our lives, our time, or whatever, and give ourselves to the other person in love. Well, anyway, but I'm not bragging, because, see what all the selfishness, where I came from, and how God transformed that selfishness into self-giving love. And God did it, not me. Hello, people. And He'll do it for you too. He will. And it's such a joyful place to be. The whole world just smiles at you. It smiled at me, like I told you before. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. I recorded this. This is my third time. Something's wrong with something in there. So that's one of my frustrations too. But it's only mellowing me and sort of putting me lay back and say, God, what are you doing? And He's doing the best for me, and I hope through me the best for you through this little presentation. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I bet you're sleeping now, but rest in the Lord. Wake up and just do. The people that are with you, they need your love, your care, your considerateness. You're going to get everything done, and stuff you don't get done will wait, and God, because it's all in God's hands. And once you flat out give yourself, God takes over the tasks and the what you have to do and all that stuff. And He does a better job than I do to organize and to do things with greater dispatch and love, because we're doing it with love, and we're doing it with God leading us. And the way we let God lead us is to surrender ourselves to His will in each moment, to please Him. And the way we please Him is pleasing those people in our lives who are waiting for our love, and who are waiting to give love too. We have to be so gracious to receive their kindness and compliments and generosity too. It's such a happy life. There's no labor in love. That's true. I enjoy split splashing with the pets in there, as they were getting their shampoos. So God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. It's not really dark out now. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Bye-bye. This is Take 10 with Jim. See you tomorrow.